Welcome back. We're in the kitchen with Chef Luethje from the Miraval Resort in Tucson. Here with some delicious Super Bowl recipes.
That's right.
Thanks for coming on. Tell us a little about Miraval. Well, that sounds like a beautiful place.
Miraval is one of the top-rated destination spas in the country. It's just a couple hours down the road.
Okay.
An hour and a half. Yeah. And it's absolutely beautiful. We've got award-winning food, spa treatments, all kinds of activities.
Well, thanks for driving up today.
I know.
Yeah,
what a treat.
Nice
and the food that you serve there, it's healthy. I mean, it's delicious tasting, but it's good for you.
Yeah, it's healthy, but it's, think of it as healthy gourmet. So you're not going there for, boot camp or to eat a bunch of nursing home food. You're eating really good, tasty, flavorful food that just happens to be good for you also.
Okay, so what are we going to make first?
Where do you want to start?
Well, we're going to start off by making a little bit of green chili pork pozole here. So this can be a really time-consuming dish if you make it in the traditional way with a pork shoulder in a Dutch oven. It can take hours and hours. Okay. I'm going to show you a way to make it a little bit quicker. This is a really healthy alternative to your traditional meaty chilies that have a ton of saturated fat and all kinds of stuff that maybe you don't want. So what we're going to start off with here is putting a little bit of oil in the pan, and this is a really great way to get your oil in the pan.
Oil in there. Okay.
Yeah, you really, you don't need too much oil. You just need a pan that's hot enough to make that sizzle.
Red onion.
And then just enough.
So you can make a big pot of this and people could serve themselves on Sunday,
exactly.
Then, right?
You just put that. But you could even do it up in a crock pot if you wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Get that going in the morning. So we're just going to saute some onions.
She's a big crock pot.
Gotta have the green chilies. So we've got some poblano chili here.
Okay.
So lots of flavor, not too hot. For those that are afraid of the heat. So we saute all of that up. A little bit more oil here. And then, of course, we have to make sure that we get the main ingredient in here, which is our pork. In this case, this is a pork tenderloin.
Okay.
Traditionally, you'd use a pork shoulder, but this works really, really well.
Okay. Is that a little more tender than the pork shoulder?
Well, it's a lot leaner, actually.
Okay.
A lot easier to control the amount of fat that's in there, so you can really trim it down. And basically, we just saute all of these things up.
Looks so good.
It just smells so good right now.
And really easy.
It's even when he spritzes the oil in there.
So you can just add a little at a time. You're not dumping a whole bunch of oil in there.
Well, the thing to remember about oil is that it's really calorically dense. So even a 1 tablespoon serving could be like 200 calories, depending on the oil. So anything you can do to kind of cut that down a little bit. And with this, you get like an 1/8 to a 1/4 of a teaspoon every time you pull the trigger.
I'm going to get one of those spray bottles.
Yeah, you can find them in any grocery store or big box store out there.
Okay.
So once all this stuff is sauteed up, we start adding in our fresh tomatillos.
Okay.
Got to have the hominy or the pozole.
Yeah. Okay.
So just add that in. For anybody that's not familiar with that, if you like polenta or even grits, that's where it originates.
Polenta's Italian.
Polenta, I know.
Yeah, exactly.
You and your Italian stuff, we got it.
So we saute all of these things up.
Good, chef.
Garlic?
Add in a little fresh garlic.
Of course.
Gotta have that.
Yep.
Okay.
And then if you want to hurry this up and thicken it up a little bit so that you don't have to stew it for hours and hours, just kind of like Mom used to do with flour, except we're going to use a little bit of cornmeal or masa. And just pop that in there. And then from there we add a little chicken stock or vegetable stock and let it simmer for about 45 minutes. And when we're all done, this is
what you got.
This is what you've got.
Okay.
And to garnish this up, we're just going to dish this into a bowl here. We've got a little bit of shredded red cabbage.
Oh,
really
that's
cool,
gorgeous.
Chef.
And some, not a sponge, by the way, little cotija cheese.
Oh, that looks really good.
And if you're not familiar with cotija, it's an aged cow's milk-based Mexican cheese.
Okay, we got a little cilantro on the top.
Cilantro?
If you're from Cleveland, it's cilantro.
Cilantro.
Now, this is going to be a
30 seconds.
This is going to be a shrimp pico de gallo. So we've got shrimp, red and yellow tomatoes, onion, jalapeno.
Okay, and that's
we're going to mix all of that in there.
Okay, and then
we're going to squeeze a little bit of lime in there.
And something to remember here is the yellow limes are actually better than the green ones.
Oh, see that?
Really? They're juicier?
So there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right. And then I just want to mention that we've got a great local special for Valentine's Day down at Miraval. So if you go to our website, www.miravalresorts.com.
We can make a reservation and check it out.
Got great deals for locals only.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I'll tell you what,
see all of our recipes
before we wrap this up, get a shot of this. This is a wonderful, healthy vegetable.
And hummus tray, right?
Yeah, this we've got lemon garlic hummus, roasted red pepper, and black bean chipotle lime hummus, and some really nice fresh vegetables, pita chips, bagel chips.
And then you just go like that.
We're going to taste more after the break. We, of course, put all the recipes up on the website, too. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you very much.
Great job.
We'll be right back.
Yes, stick around.
Oh,
Hi, you guys. I am at Rehab Arizona in East